Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So the latest stable release of the Brave web browser is rolling out, which Brave pushed out on the 22nd of Feb, which was once again late yesterday in my region. Now, like all major version upgrades, version 1.63, which is the latest release, is jam-packed, and Brave seems to push a lot into every major version upgrade, and version 1.63 is no exception. So I'm just going to dive straight in as to not make this video too drawn out. Now, first of all, once the browser has been updated, if you are using the cryptocurrency side of things, which is also known as Web3, Web3 has received a whole lot of different add-ons, updates, and fixes, and Brave focuses quite a lot on improvements to the cryptocurrency side of things and the wallet with every major release. So there's too much to get into for the purpose of this video. So you can go check out the release notes if you are interested in Web3, where you can check out all those improvements. And if you don't know how to get to the release notes, I'll show you how to at the end of this video. Then sticking with rewards, which is also kind of part of the cryptocurrency side of things, there's a bit of a setting change with Brave rewards, and we're going to jump around quite a lot between these settings and the browser in this video. And if you are looking for the Show Brave Rewards button after this update has been applied, it's now found on the Appearance page. So if you want to toggle off Brave Rewards, there's the toggle, and you can see that removes and enables it to the right-hand side of the address bar. So Rewards, Show Brave Rewards button has been moved to the Appearance page. Now, moving on to the general updates and improvements, quite a lot going on. And focusing on Brave Leo, which is Brave's chatbot equivalent to Google's Gemini and Microsoft's Copilot. So quite a lot going on, because obviously there's still quite a lot of work to do with the AI assistants in the browser, and Brave is no exception. So they've added PDF compatibility with Brave Leo. They've also added Google Docs compatibility with Brave Leo, which I personally think is a nice move. And if we head back to the settings, as mentioned, going to jump around quite a lot on the settings page, and we head to the Leo section. They've added adjust autocomplete suggestions, which is now found on the Leo Assistant page. So that's also been moved in case you were looking for that. And then the Shields button. They've added highlight to Shields button when first used. So you might see a little bit of a highlight taking place when that's first used on a website. And then they've added the command palette to the Omnibox when pressing Control and Spacebar. So using Control on your keyboard and Spacebar, there we go, there's the command palette. And then obviously you can then choose one of those. You can scroll through those options for the command palette, and you can click on one of those, and that will take you over to whatever you've clicked on accordingly, which I actually think is a nice move and a nice little quick shortcut command palette if you do use that on a regular basis. And I'm just going to mention this next one for the bookmarks in the side panel. They've added sort by custom order option to bookmark side panel, which is a small yet significant little improvement. And then heading back to the settings and heading back to the Appearance page, quite a lot going on the Appearance page. And if you use vertical tabs, they've added show on the right setting for vertical tabs on the Appearance page. So you don't only get it on the left, you now get it on the right, which I actually think is a very nice move in the right direction. And I wish some other browsers like Chrome and Edge would follow suit. But nonetheless, that show on the right has been now added to the vertical tabs options on the Appearance page. And if you are using the save tab groups, they've added the ability for saved tab groups to sync. So if you save a tab group, that'll sync now across your devices, which I also think is another nice move in the right direction. So that's a small, yet I think a small little significant change. And then there's some UI updates for Brave Leo. So if you are using Brave Leo, you might notice a couple of little user interface tweaks and adjustments. And then they've also updated toolbar, sidebar, and navigation icon sizes and margins. So that's the toolbar, the sidebar, and navigation icon sizes. So obviously bringing that more into a modern look and feel. And if you are using Linux, they've updated the position of the profile icon on Linux. And this is another nice little move, because they've given us a little bit more screen real estate, because they've reduced the space above the horizontal tab strip on Windows, which I think is a nice move. It just makes that a little bit thinner, so it gives you a little bit more screen real estate. And then with Brave Leo, once again, quite a lot going on with the AI assistant. They fixed a crash which occurred when using Brave Leo in certain cases. And they also fixed the sidebar button not showing when the side panel is active. So when the side panel is active, for some users, that sidebar button was not showing in the toolbar. That's been fixed. And then we get 4 other fixes that have rolled out, which are bringing general improvements to the browser. Now, that's the general updates, improvements, and add-ons. And because the Chromium platform, which the browser has also, which the browser is also based on, has been updated. If you head into your settings, system page, if we head to our main menu, help, about Brave, here on the settings, you'll see at the bottom, about Brave. You can click on that, and here we go. Here's our version upgrade to version 1.63.161. And for the Chromium platform, that's 122.0.6261.57. And this is quite important because it includes the 12 security fixes that rolled out for Google Chrome earlier this week. And there are 2 high risk vulnerabilities, which is your level just below critical. So those are 2 important little patches that have rolled out and vulnerabilities that have been addressed. There are no 0 days and exploits in the wild, but nonetheless, if we are dealing with high risk vulnerabilities, that's important. And those high risk vulnerabilities are out of bounds, memory access, and use after free. And those are common exploits in the Chromium based web browsers. So 12 security fixes in total, 2 high risk. So just double check your browser's up to date to patch those security flaws, even if you're not interested in any new features or anything of that nature. And then, as mentioned, if you click on the version on the About Brave page, this takes you over to the release notes. And as mentioned, if you want to find out more about the cryptocurrency improvements and Web3, just check it out. There's quite a lot going on. So if you are interested in that, you can just go check that out in the release notes. So that's more or less what's new in Brave version 1.63 with Chromium 122. And as mentioned, quite a lot going on as always. And Brave 1.63 is no exception. And this is our latest stable release. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.